Hello and welcome back to the Loresworn playthrough as the United Kingdom of Scotland and Ireland in Europa Universalis for Rule Britannia. We have been corrupting the shit out of our government to get out of the massive amount of debt that we are in, which was basically used to fund early colonization of the New World. See how that works out for us. So we're going to go up to an even 60 corruption just to get these loans paid off faster, and then we'll start fighting corruption. It's already going down per year just because we have really good stability anyway. So we'll have roughly the equivalent of being one institution behind for probably most of the rest of the game, but that's okay. Oh, Russia is getting big. And if everything goes belly up, we'll probably just go over and switch over to our colonial nation, Alba Nua. I gave them their proper Gaelic name now, previously known as Nova Scotia. And we really want to crush the English. Ultimately, we want to get the Pale back. We want the Isle of Man. We want to capture the Marches here. And then, maybe we'll look at liberating the Welsh. They're our Celtic-speaking brethren. The Cornish, maybe even the Bretons, if it gets to that point. But for now, we're just focused on getting out of debt, building back up to our force limit, getting some ideas that will help us bulk up our navy, which is going to be the key to defeating England, and the key to continuing to dominate the North Atlantic trade. So here we go. The Protestant Center in Perth has converted all available provinces. Our general is gone. That's okay. We have kilts. We'll be fine. Cottage industry. Base production. The burghers won't be happy, and we'll get lots of unrest. I think we'll safeguard the guild privileges. The burghers aren't dangerously influential at this point. And I think we're waiting... Yeah, we're waiting to tech before we take any more ideas, I think. Now, you know what? We might as well just finish off our ideas, right? Because, well, let's think about this logically. We're going to continue to debase the currency, which is going to continue to make our tech more expensive. But are we anywhere even close to getting the next admin level? Yeah, we are. We should tech first. Alrighty. Meanwhile, our colonial nation is continuing to colonize into the Adirondacks, so they'll continue to join. Fuck you, England. We'll happily hit the fuck you, England button as many times as needed. You may hear some additional fans going in the background the next few episodes, just because our apartment, or our bedroom specifically at the apartment, which is where I do most of the recording, turns into a freaking oven during the summer, so... we don't need to worry about our own subjects. Yep, increasing our inflation, that's okay. We're going to have debase the currency day soon. Poor iron. It's unfortunate. At least we have kilts. Where do we have an exiled army? What the fuck? Who are these guys and why are they down here? What? Okay. Well, we're just gonna disband them. I have no idea what happened there at all. Not even vaguely. Wow. Oh, I want to make sure our diplomatic situation is still good. I don't want to rival the Netherlands, though. Well, I guess they're getting the shit kicked out of them. Yeah, I'd rather be friends with the Netherlands. We need at least one freaking naval power ally. Yeah, we're using 4 of our freaking slots on Native American tribes. November, it's almost debase the currency day. I think we might wait until we tech to debase the currency. So we'll delay debase the currency day this year. Awesome. We got production improvements. It's very good for us. Not going to click that yet because that would cause more corruption. Bohemian Crystal. The price of glass has gone up. Is that going to do anything for us? Not really. Not really. Come on. Let's get admin tech. Admin. 1 more month. May 1st is going to be debase the currency day this year. Alright, scientific experimentation. We can now build plantations. And go ahead and get the next level of Diplotech. Wonderful. And I think we said we were going to go quantity next. Someone also mentioned trade might be good. Does that do anything for our caravan power? +1 merchant. Maritime is the one we ultimately want. So let's plan this out. If we took trade as our next slot, just to get our economy back on track faster, we'd have room for maritime and naval. And then probably we do definitely want influence, and we could spend the last one on quantity maybe. And then, you know, we can eventually drop these 2 groups when we don't need them anymore. So yeah, let's go ahead and take trade. Let's try to bolster our trade here. It's the one category we're ahead in, so... oh yeah, debase the currency day. Repay a loan. There we go. First of January 1604. So we've restored debase the currency day. Casey's also... Casey the Lore Dog is sniffing around the mic stand, so she might... might cause some bumping noises. They're a republic. They're a Dutch republic, though, so we could theoretically get a royal marriage. They don't like us right now, though. We just need a naval ally against the English. Do the Danes hate us? No, but we're still rivaling them. And England has still got their, yeah, British-Iberian alliance going on, so. France is, like, really not happy with us right now. If we lose our alliance with France, we will probably die in a fire. We could potentially get an alliance with Castile and Portugal. That might be an interesting way to undermine... Okay, I'm going to keep a diplomat on France at all times. And we also want to max out our trust as much as possible. Do not want them to break their alliance with us ever. So yeah, you're just going to stay there. And if you guys could finish up the... Religious League War, so that it doesn't bog down my CPU anymore, that would also be great. So it looks like the Bohemian side is losing, which is actually the Catholic League, interestingly enough. Did Bohemia stay Catholic? Oh yeah, that's right. Everything's flip-flopped. Bohemia is the leader. It looks like Bohemia is officially Protestant, though. No, they're not. They're still Catholic. So Bohemia is the leader of the Protestant League, or of the Catholic League, and Austria is the leader of the Protestant League. And it looks like the Protestant League is going to win. That's pretty funny. Who else is involved on either side? So, England's in the Catholic League despite being Protestant. Poland, Aragon, Lithuania, France. Oh, so France is going to get their shit fucked up here, too. Yeah, renewing bank loans. That's what we do. It's a Scottish tradition. Traditional part of Scottish culture is renewing the bank loans. California is coming under the domain of Castile. We're about to be able to start paying off loans without debasing the currency. All right. Down to 38 loans. We're in the 30s. So we'll just keep the camera here on Central Europe to see how this war is going. Switzerland has blobbed. I very, very rarely see that. We just have a very weird HRE this game. Civil War in Lithuania. That's just what they need right now. Lithuanian noble rebels. Rise of a Pretender. Okay, so stability drop. So we actually got a pretty good king, although not nearly as cool as our previous monarch. Died suddenly in a choking accident. No doubt she's already making valuable contacts in the afterlife. So Stuart, he's Scot. We have pretenders in the capital. I'll go ahead and raise our army maintenance for a moment here. Hey, look, we can actually afford to have a fully maintained army without issue here. So 9 pretender regiments in Inverness. I think we'll wait a month before we go meet them. Let's do speed 3 here. And who is this guy? Alan Livingston. He is Highlander with 024. So yeah, unfortunately, while I would love to have a Highlander king, you are not fit to rule the United Kingdom. Also, your men aren't even wearing kilts. Like, come on. We're supposed to believe those aren't foreign mercenaries. If they were proper Highlanders, they'd be wearing kilts. We might lose the first battle because I only waited for 1 tick of morale. So this is kind of a scrabbled together peasant army. Okay, we're gonna need to go call a proper muster. Merchant shipwreck, lose 0.64 ducats. Oh no. Our drill masters stand in awe of the English armies and the methods they have so successfully employed to organize army routines and practices. We are not the only ones who have taken notice. English officers are in high demand in many countries. Of course, the Crown of England does not take kindly upon those of its officers that would seek employment abroad, and would likely disapprove if we tried to entice any subjects of theirs. That does not mean, however, that there are not individuals who would be interested in such a career opportunity if we made it worth their while. So we can pay a bunch of money to gain 5 professionalism, and England will hate us. You know, I don't think we need professionalism at this time. We're just always going to have a shitty unprofessional army. Yep, so all Highlander provinces receive +2 unrest. Because they want their shitty Highlander king who doesn't even know how to administrate. Alright, so we'll wait for one more tick of morale and then we'll go stomp these guys. So we could probably just march straight in, yeah. The timing will work out fine. Yep, and that is going to be the end of the Pretender. Livingston isn't even a particularly Gaelic name. You guys backed the wrong horse. Now we're gonna have some increased expenses for a while our army replenishes. And we can purchase an ability. Fantastic. We've already bought all the ones that matter, I think. Mercenary discipline, sure. If we end up having to hire some mercenaries to deal with the English, that will be nice. Alright. This really is an interesting story if you think about it RP-wise. That, like, the Scottish Crown they've turned their entire home country into, like, a backwater, not necessarily third world, because that's a 20th century term, but a super backward country to fund the colonization of the New World. Like, they've stripped Scotland itself for wealth and, like, sold everything off to cartels and pirates for the benefit of the colonial project. Oh, he didn't have a very strong claim, did he? Our tech now costs 875 power, even with a minus 10% neighbor bonus. That's alright. We're going to be out of debt soon. It's going to be fun, happy times for everybody. We're cash positive. And it's all of our potential rivals are beating the shit out of each other in the New World here. Our inflation is being reduced very steadily. Disputed succession in Montferrat. We don't really care about that. Alrighty. Debase the currency day is coming up. France wants us to come to their aid in the Lithuanian succession war against England and the English West Indies. Defensive war. Whoops. That was not what I wanted to do. England's allied with Castile. Okay, do they have other allies? England, English West Indies. Just France. What do you think, guys? You think we can make this happen with our horrible, shitty excuse for an army? Let's give it a go. Let's give it a go. We have not had a chance to beat up the English in a very long time. Let's see if the nobles want to spot us a general. Because our army tradition is 2.5. 52 influence. That would give them 72 influence, which is a lot. But, you know, that's okay. Okay, General. Alright, we're going to do it. We're going to go for it. Let's go occupy the Pale. We're going to go down to speed 3. Because, like, really, can we truly call ourselves Scottish if we don't... yeah, it looks like Castile... Castile has gotten involved. Portugal has not so far. Lithuania is on our side. So this could work out okay for us. I'm also really hoping we can get this next level of military tech. Demanding military support would lose 20 loyalty. Gain 100 military power. Yeah, let's do it. Oh, that was bad, actually, because that's going to really reduce our manpower recovery speed. Well, we'll see how that works out for us. Alright, we've occupied the Pale. Let's see if we can march and stop the English before they can fully muster their forces. Really? They got there that quick, huh? Yeah, we're gonna get destroyed. Oh, god damn it. Can the French send help at least? Fucking hell. Punish the perpetrators. I didn't even read that event. I get really quiet when I'm thinking about something. Like, I'm not sure if there's gonna be like a reasonable way out of the situation that I'm in. That's when you'll hear me get really quiet. Yeah, they just have absurdly... Why is our morale so low? Okay, so that's a stack wipe. We're gonna create an army template here. No, that's not even gonna work. We shouldn't have joined this war. We actually should not have joined this war. Alright, I'm gonna leave this up to you guys. Because I'm very realistic about my own psychology. And I know that if we just get rolled right now, I'm in the sort of, like, I'm in the sort of headspace where I really don't have the patience for it. And I'm gonna not have fun, and I'm gonna get grumpy, and I'm gonna start just, like, not enjoying the campaign and resenting that I'm even having to continue playing it. So, here's what I would like to hear from you guys. Do you think that we should go ahead, just tag over to Alba Nua and just like play as them and just kind of have our own adventure over here, or would you rather see maybe a start of a new campaign here? if you feel like this has kind of run its course. If I was playing this in single player, honestly, I'd save scum and go back and not join the war. But I'm gonna restrain myself from doing that. I try to restrain myself from doing that when I'm doing a YouTube series, but I could tell you for sure that, especially if we lose land to the English in this war, this campaign is going to kind of stop being fun for me. Just being perfectly honest. So, yeah, that'll be today's episode. There probably won't be an episode tomorrow because I'm going to wait to collect people's feedback. But let me know what you think. Should we continue this? Should we continue as Alba Nua? Do you want to see maybe a start of a new campaign? How are you guys feeling about just let me know what you want to see. So that's going to be all for now. Be sure to check out loresworn.com. That's our website. We are at Loresworn Order on Twitter. I am at AsaTJ. That is ASATJ. Be sure to subscribe and click notification and all that stuff that I am bound by the pact to the demon that dwells at the center of YouTube to say, so that we can grow the channel and all that cool stuff. And we'll see you next time.